It's evident why Kaylee Cuoco might be drawn to embody the character of Emma Brackett in roleplay. Emma, a professionally deceptive yet fundamentally kind-hearted protagonist, grapples with a dual identity. Beyond being a wife and mother who professes a career in finance, she is also a trained assassin affiliated with a clandestine organization. Emma, operating under a pseudonym, unveils her unconventional life to her husband, David Oyelowo, emphasizing that her suburban existence in New Jersey isn't merely a facade. Her genuine love for family contrasts with her seemingly mundane presence at tedious conferences across Midwestern American cities. The storyline serves as a high-concept metaphor reflecting Cuoco's own extensive career in 21st century television. Having portrayed Penny on The Big Bang Theory for over a decade, Cuoco understands the experience of living in the persona of another, although not someone as lethal as Emma. However, whether Cuoco is particularly well-suited for the role of Emma is debatable. In all fairness to the actor stranded in its midst, roleplay unfolds as a 95-minute identity crisis. Initially presenting itself as a true lifestyle action comedy, the film revolves around a couple jolted out of mid-marriage monotony when they discover one of them is a lethal super spy. Yet the narrative vacillates incessantly between faux psychological peril, action thriller, intensity, and whimsical farce. Its misguided genre becomes apparent. It's one of those capers exclusive to streaming services akin to Ghosted or Red Notice, feeling like the byproduct of filmmakers casually observing the 1963 Audrey Hepburn-Cary Grant collaboration charade at a bar with the sound off and assuming they grasp its essence. The movie's title stems from a brainstorming session between Emma and Dave, aimed at injecting excitement into their kid-filled, work-laden lives. Their plan involves hiring a sitter, booking a hotel under an assumed name, and engaging in roleplay as if they were meeting for the first time at a bar. While Dave's choice of a fake name elicits one of the film's rare laughs, the plot quickly reverts to well-explored family plan territory. The narrative takes a turn when a mysterious and suggestive stranger Bill Nye from Emma's covert life intervenes, unraveling the truth about her unconventional job. The question arises, how did this stranger locate the adept shapeshifter Emma? Apparently she has found herself on a darknet most wanted list, although the specifics of what that entails remain unclear. This won't be the last instance where intriguing questions are met with a casual, just go with it shrug. In an attempt to assuage some moral discomfort regarding Emma's profession, roleplay portrays her as insisting that her contract-killing assignments are infrequent, only taking on the minimum necessary to ensure her family's financial and physical safety. However, the film doesn't delve into the reasons behind why her job still appears to exhaust her. Despite being described and depicted as a commitment of roughly 72 hours per month, the script leaves the nature of this strain unexplained. Freakiness extends to the home front as well. The screenplay repeatedly underscores that Emma and Dave first crossed paths 8 years earlier, even though their oldest child doesn't seem to age a day over 10. This minor inconsistency highlights how the children exist primarily as a plot device, potentially placing them in jeopardy. At times, celebrities can compensate for narrative sloppiness through shared megawatt charisma. However, the dynamic between Cuoco and Oyelowo could generously be characterized as uneven. Cuoco tends to overact dramatically, making facial expressions unsuitable for the frequent intense close-ups, while Oyelowo wears a perpetually puzzled expression throughout most of the film. While initial disparities between their characters might be intentional, they never manage to find a cohesive rhythm. Cuoco relies on her sitcom background, echoing Jennifer Aniston's style by extracting laughs through repetitive and brusque delivery of character names, contributing to the prevalent trend in contemporary screen comedy that finds humor in every utterance of names like Bob. In contrast, Oyelowo appears almost oblivious to the fact that he's in a comedy, and perhaps Oyelowo isn't fully embracing the comedic aspect, or maybe the film itself isn't sure. Roleplay frequently appears genuinely uncertain and not an intriguing, genre-bending manner. The unconvincing espionage elements exemplified by a lackluster fight in a Berlin nightclub that falls far short of resembling Atomic Blonde lack a genuine connection to the intricacies of Emma and Dave's marriage. The film never delves into the reasons behind the strain on their relationship. It's merely assumed to be deteriorating, except for moments when the plot necessitates them to express love and devotion. Nye stands out as the only cast member who strikes the right balance for the preposterous material. Dryly humorous, yet committed, strangely menacing, yet still comedic. In other words, he comprehends the art of role-playing. Best of the movie, unfortunately, falls into the realm of the unfavorable kind of grade. In conclusion, roleplay aspires to be a star-studded adventure blending intricate relationship dynamics with thrilling espionage action. However, despite fleeting moments of promise, the film falls significantly short on both fronts, and its stars fail to convince. Kaylee Cuoco's performance veers excessively into broad territory, David Oyelowo appears visibly strained, and the overall production struggles to replicate the success of superior films in its genre.